Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
That has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, nice touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baresi cuts out the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Luis Suarez. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer is onto this. Totti. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pelé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, what has happened here? Played into the middle. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Still goalless at the moment. So Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. That is a brilliant interception. Quality ball. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Pelé gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Good driving run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here. And the shot! They've scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he finish? No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Messi. He is just caressing. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And here's Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
at a time.
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half. He has found the way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well measured. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Toure gets it clear. It's a throw-in. Cruyff touches it back. Messi. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run, and this is Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cruyff might just make this. Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Luis Suarez is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's run loose here. Oh, just skips past his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bullet. Tries to pass it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And he's running through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Great. It's Luis Suarez! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Bullet. Number 19.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And this is Neymar.
Number 13.
He has a look out.
Coming on the field. Number 4, Ribery.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Hullet. Busquets. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Hullet. Hullet plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
They want to be quick to recover this. And that's been won straight back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The ball's gone astray. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Neymar chasing after it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Skillfully cut out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me.
Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Cross in, looks like a good one. Back into the middle. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. There will be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Inzaghi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos proves too strong. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Buffon with the clearance. Played down the flank. Played into space out wide. Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And claimed it back swiftly. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And he's intervened well there. So we're still where we started right now. Strong running down that left flank. Haaland! Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Cross needs to be good. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Messi. And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. To Messi. Looking for a runner. Thuram cuts out the pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And they can counter here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Nedved. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Deftly away. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's Inzaghi! They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Sticks it away! And once more, we are all square. You score! Ooh. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And so we're off again. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now there's a fine ball. Pull it. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! Oh, it rattles the bar. Caught offside that time. Pull it, and that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception, well timed. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Cruyff.
The attendance for this match was
somewhat off target.
514.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And here's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Suarez. Number 13, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 9, Pele.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
That is good alertness. Pull it. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? And Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Cruyff. Yaya Toure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ronaldinho really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And this is Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, well played, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cruyff gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Shapes to shoot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Substitution on the field. Number
All
6.
hands on deck for this one.
Coming on the field is number
And it's been
14,
taken short.
Iniesta.
Oh, that's nice.
Substitution.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Desperate defending required here. Bale with the short one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short. And the number on the board is 3. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar picked out. It's Nedved! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Bale! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Leicester gets across to intercept that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff knocks it out wide. Ronaldinho. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Messi. Messi, he has found the way through. And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Looking for the run. Rui Costa receives it in a good position here. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Now it's Pelé.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rui Costa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Flamengo! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Flamengo are in front now. Eto! Purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Turan. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rui Costa. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Ronaldinho. Short changes him with that pass. Rui Costa. Eto'o. He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Bullet. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Pele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Só é permitido fumar nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. And he welcomes it in. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Toure getting this one clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Turan.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bullet. Oh, delightful ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The most accurate pass. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, again there's no way through. Now, can they get him away? It's Eto'o! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Yaya Toure did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. Rui Costa. And this is Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Chance! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 21, camisa 5, camisa 11, camisa 18, Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
It's really well manoeuvred.
Camisa 20,
Ibrahimovic.
camisa 7,
Now it's Beckham.
camisa 8,
Baresi.
camisa 10.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Bruyne. Pele. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that's been won straight back. Beckenbauer, Pele, now it's Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho, driving on and making good progress. And he's surging through. Can he get it through? And that is masterful defending. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's got away. Crosses it in. Terrific header. Keeper's got his work done. Corner number 2 then. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here, and he's found a way past. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! And how did he not make it 4?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and Cristiano Ronaldo! Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne takes on his marker. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. And he's let fly. Lam. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Lovely feet. Pele. That's an excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kimmich. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Look, and Messi! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Toure gets over and intercepts. Pele gets flagged offside. And that should get the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a threatening ball. Caught offside that time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he whips it in. Nice interception, well timed.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Kimmich. He's picked his way through. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. So it is still 0-0. And it's Vitinha. That ball looks a good one. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. Now it's Gattuso.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Baresi gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's a beautiful simplicity about this call. And the finish! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Bullet. Good ball, good take. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And claimed it back swiftly. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a promising position. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Corner given. This their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bullet! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little...
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeon. Could be danger here. Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that is a little undercooked. Vitinha. Cruyff is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. It's Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
And here's Mbappe, driving through the middle. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Ronaldinho. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Kimmich played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldinho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número
To
24.
further improve their position of
Número
comfort.
19. Número 7.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Vitinha. It's Hullet. Baresi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. No way through. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Lofted in. He rises! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of... Big chance! He's scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will, and can he finish?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Baresi attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. Guardiola. Pull it. And it's been played through. And this is Torres. Back with it goes. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
No, that's been intercepted. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking tidy in possession here. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Torres! And the ball's come loose here. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham! Oh, Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Chance, surely! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of... He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Beckham is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Ronaldinho. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Haaland, and he's found the way past. And the finish! He scored! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there.
Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And that's a throw-in. Not the most convincing of passes. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Another throw-in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, that's clever. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. And this is Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Pullet. Takes a shot! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
And Torres! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's been close for a shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Guardiola. And there's the end of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think it...
Can he finish? He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a...
Chance! It's in! Right back in the game! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mateus, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Terrific header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Guardiola has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
And this is Torres. And he's having a shot! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Bout of passing here, really. Shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. There's the header! He's got a goal! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Beckham. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So,
oh, what has happened here? He's away! Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos shapes to shoot! And that's off target. Bellingham. Spread it left.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Haaland. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And they're back on the ball again. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. Decent chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Roberto Carlos. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Knocks it into space. Toure hit the slide tackle there. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hullet. Baresi. Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. It's played through for him. And he shoots! It's in! Deep into injury time! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. And this is Totti. Oh, just skips past his man. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. It's hit the upright. Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. Totti with the short one. There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Delivers with whip. Oh, that's a fine interception. In one, gets his head on it! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pele receives it in a good position here. Pele, Veron, tries to pass it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Totti. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Totti. And now they can clear their lines. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckham. So, what can they make of this? And it's Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Veron. Veron puts his foot on the gas. Looking for the run. Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Totti plays it short. And here's Totti. Now it's Pele. Shot, surely! Goal! Japan! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Japan looking to pass their way through. There's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out to the right. Veron can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. Pele has found the net here, of course. Shot could be on. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Vieira. Cafu is always... And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates.
Here we go again then.
Fine souvenirs.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware...
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A case now of complete control. Veron played down the flank. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance here. Poor robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's been caught napping. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.